What's going on, everybody? This your man Chris Thorns. As always, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whenever you watch my content. And as always, like, comment, subscribe, and share. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to bring a story to your attention, and just a story that we quite often are hearing about now, especially with dealing with children, especially dealing with their parents and what they parents allow to happen around their children. And I think this story is kind of trending right now, so let's get right into it. And I want y'all to see what the hell is really going on here. All right, ladies and gentlemen, take a look over here at take a look over right here. All right, we have one by the name of Desiree Castaneda. I guess that's her name. And we have a man by her by the name of Juan Miranda that they're in kind of favor. What's going on with this story is out of Oklahoma. Oh, Desiree has been arrested because her 12-year-old daughter was pregnant, and is pregnant by the man who you see in the picture right there, which is he's 24 years old. Excuse me, let me keep forgetting to silence these things when I do these videos. Okay, there was silence right there. All right, Juan Miranda is 24 years old, and he got this 12-year-old pregnant. Now, again, I mean, should we really be surprised? No, not really, because this seems like this is a common thing now. It seems like our children are being targeted. It started from 2019 on up to now. Again, with me, it looked like it first started real bad when the Malia Davis case came out, or should I go back even further with the Casey Anthony case came out? This one is shit. It just seemed like it just got ridiculous from that point on. All right, but ladies and gentlemen, let me let y'all hear the foolery or the fuckery that's going on with this story right here. And as always, don't take my word for it. Y'all listen to this shit yourself.
Oklahoma mother has been arrested and charged with child neglect after her 12-year-old daughter gave birth to a 24-year-old man's child. According to the Tulsa Police Department and online jail records, Desiree Castaneda was taken into custody on Thursday on one count of enabling child sex abuse. The arrest comes 2 weeks after her then pregnant daughter was brought to a local hospital by 24-year-old Juan Miranda-Jara. He allegedly told authorities that he was the baby's biological father when they confronted him about the pregnancy, and was arrested on July 14th while the girl was in labor at the hospital. At the time, police said that Miranda-Jara allegedly admitted to being in a relationship with the girl since October. The age of consent in Oklahoma is 16. Tulsa police said in a news release on Thursday that investigators believe Castaneda and other family members were aware of the relationship between the victim and Miranda-Jara. They revealed that there were even pictures of the family throwing a baby shower for the victim and the suspect. According to authorities, an investigation is ongoing. The girl's father is currently in prison serving a 12-year sentence for first-degree rape in an unrelated case.
Wow.
According to online records, a public defender appointed to Miranda-Jara entered a plea of not guilty on his behalf. A preliminary hearing has been set for August 26th.
Again, people, we hear this shit. You can't make this shit up. This shit is real, and I advise anybody to take these stories serious. Yes, gruesome as they may sound, but we have to take this stuff serious because it's really going on out there. Now, my girl made this go viral. Shout out to her on YouTube. I was on her panel. Matter of fact, I think yesterday she was talking about this. And one thing that I said was, the mother must be getting something out of this, the reason why she allowed this to happen. But then again, I remember she pointed it out to me. I forgot about all that. You got a whole family seem like it's just full of pedos and shit like that. The father is in jail for this shit. This woman allowed a 24-year-old man to have a relationship with her daughter. Now, I don't know if this woman is Latina or Mexican, wherever it is. Look like she's somewhere around that region. I ain't got nothing against them. But it makes you wonder, in this part of their culture, where they allow this bullshit to go on within the family. And y'all just heard that the family knew about it as well. The family knew about it, and apparently nobody had a problem with it. Well, again, sound like the reason nobody had a problem with it because the whole family is just full of sick son of a bitches. Full of sick son of a bitches. So, okay. She's 33 years old. Listen, okay, look. Okay, hold on. An Oklahoma mother has been arrested and charged with child neglect after her 12-year-old daughter gave birth a 24-year-old man's child. Desiree Castaneda, however you say that motherfucking name, 33, was also taken into custody on Thursday on one count of enabling child sex abuse, according to the Tulsa Police Department and online jail records. Ooh, I would love to get a hold of jail records. Her arrest comes 2 weeks after her then pregnant daughter was brought to a local hospital by Juan Miranda-Jara, however you say the name, a 24-year-old man who allegedly told authorities that he was the baby's biological father when they confronted him about the pregnancy. Miranda was arrested on July 14 while the girl was in labor at the hospital. Police said at the time that Miranda allegedly admitted to being in a relationship with the girl since October. The age of consent is 16. Oh, okay, well, that's why this is... I guess that's why this is getting out, because she's not 16 years old. Wow, how about that? Investigators believe Castaneda and other family members were aware of the relationship between the victim and Miranda, Tulsa police said in a news release on Thursday. The family permitted their relationship, and there are photos of the family throwing a baby shower for the victim and the suspect. The release read, the girl's father is currently in prison serving a 12-year sentence for a first-degree rape are related to the case, according to authorities. An investigation is ongoing. During arraignment on July the 20th, public defender appointed to Miranda entered a plea of not guilty on his behalf, online records show. A preliminary hearing has been set for August the 26th. Attorney information of Miranda and Cassidy was not immediately available on Thursday. Okay, so this should be quite interesting. This should be real quite interesting. So again, people, I guess the age of consent in Oklahoma is 16 years old. You know, so I'm just assuming that if she was 16, none of this would have got out. Everything would have been cool considering the age of consent. Okay, bada bing, bada boom. You know. And let me give a shout out. This is people news, so let me give them their credit. Matter of fact, they're the first article that I have seen that actually had a news clip in it. So, you know, y'all know I like to do news with news clips in it. You know, I just don't really like to read articles by itself. I like to read articles after we saw the video or whatnot. So, all right, guys, here's the thing with this. Again, it's real. This shit is really going on. And it's not with people like them. It's going on all across the globe. It's going on all across the globe. I mean, my culture, white people culture, probably Mexican people culture. You know, it's all across the globe. So it's just not one race. This shit is happening. And a lot of stuff is happening in the dark. And nobody want to speak about it because they don't want to shame family members. You know, y'all know we find out family members do something. A lot of us don't want to put them out there. A lot of us don't want them to be in jail. And I guess in a sense of what I understand, but I don't tolerate it. I don't tolerate it, and I'm not going for it. If y'all can send a random person who's outside of the family for coming in and touching your children, y'all can send them to jail, then it should be just as easy for you to send a family member to jail who had done this to your son and daughter as well. Okay, should nobody get a pass for doing this? All right. So you got this grown ass man who's sitting here fucking a 12-year-old. You know, then you know if he's part of the family, then you should get him in trouble, or he should face trouble, just like you would do somebody from outside family, somebody you don't know, like somebody catch somebody a peep through the window. What you would do, you go beat his ass and you send him to the police because he's in there looking at your daughter. All right, but you got somebody in house who's fucking your daughter and you want to keep it on the hush. Nope, because I feel like you doing that. Not only you showing how selfish you are, but you're showing that you don't give a damn about the child. and how she feel about everything, all right? And you put it in her mind that this is what we call love, is to allow grown-ass men and women to sit up here and molest our children. I'm not a father, but I'm going to say our children. We sit up there and allow this. And it's women who does it too, but for some reason, they stories don't get out as much. But when a man does it, that shit gonna hit the airways within a heartbeat, just like this man right here. But I'm thankful they talking about both of them, the woman and the man who participate in this fuck shit, all right? So again, to end this, I'm just wondering, what is she getting out of this to allow this to happen? What is the family getting out of this to allow this fuckery to happen with a 12-year-old? You know, what are y'all getting out of this? And furthermore, you know, I'm actually surprised he actually admitted that he did this. You know, usual stories like these, they try to lie, say they had nothing to do with it or they'd be on the run. But this man actually admitted that, hey, I'm the one who impregnated her. Hey, he was there in the hospital and whatnot. So, you know, not trying to give me the credit or anything, but, you know, I'm just shocked that he admitted to it instead of the run. Or I guess his mindset is, well, yeah, they're going to find out anyway, so ain't no sense in me lying, you know. But, you know, this whole shit's crazy. But now, again, I said I'm going to end it with the last thing. No, let me end it with this. The fact that her father is in jail for rape, you have to wonder about that too. Is the whole family just full of pedophiles? Is the whole family is full of pedophiles and molesters? I don't know. Who's to say? I'm your man, Chris Storms. As always, tell me what y'all think about this bullshit. And just tell me how y'all feel about this bullshit. All right? Catch y'all next time. Peace.